way, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost. Magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
That was superb, Arisenin. That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients. No harm in picking a few. You're soaked! Do try not to catch cold. My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment. I grant you fire's blaze. Use it well.
That's the spirit!
Come, follow my example!
I like that! Shards are worth their weight in gold when one has enough of them to combine.
We ought to keep it with care, lest we lose it. I'd fain lead the way, if you would be so kind as to follow me. A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. What appears to have changed since we were last here? Let us proceed with due caution.
I cannot fault your memory. We must get to the bottom of this.
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
If we are to break it, it shan't be from this side.
True enough.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most. The cavalry jets lie ahead. Onward?
Narrow passages may await us. Be on your guard.
No quarrel here.
Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid.
I'll pop open the chest.
So, another comes seeking to inter me. Yet your wicked schemes will avail you not, watching one. Time and again have you sent unto me your minions. Yet repel them I have, and so I shall anew, till I might claim the true world as mine own. Why do you not draw your blade? This battle shall be o'er before it has even begun. You seek not my death. Then you are not of the Watching One. I am Rothas, founder of the Kingdom of Vermund. And you appear to be Arisenin. Tell me your reason for coming here. God's way. Speak you of those trinkets conjured by the wizards of Batal. E'en from these depths I have beheld the Batali sit a baleful, maddening act to transmute the fractured souls of Arisenin into such frivolous baubles. Aye, that which you seek is a soul much like your own. Yet rarely will you find one intact, for splinters are all that remain of those pitiful Arisenin who were bade come here by the Watching One to end me. The flesh may rot, the soul fragment, yet power endures. And 'twould seem the Batali seek to augment this power through their perverted arts. Though to what nefarious end, I know not. Yet 'tis folly, the frolicking of children. Such a trinket could ne'er hope to fell the dragon, let alone the Watching One. I know little of your intent, but I sense in you a powerful will. A will that urges you towards fulfillment of some great feat. I shall grant you this blade. It too is the soul of an Arisenin. Mine own, in fact. Refined in purest dragon blood. Alas, the ages have taken their toll. 'Tis as withered as mine own flesh. Yet, mayhap, the Batali's profane magics would be capable of drawing forth its late potency. If that is what you seek, Arisenin, then go on to their stronghold. I believe 'tis there you shall find the means to achieve it.
We have found a material. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. Let my magic grant you an elemental movement.
We shall have to crane our necks to spot our foes in a place like this.
Keep your eyes peeled. Trey, allow me to open your chest. We've found a hidden path. This sort of discovery really lifts the spirits.
Tis frightful cramped here. Perhaps we'd best move along before trouble finds us.
Let us proceed with caution. Eyes peeled, ears pricked. Will serve us well.
A welling strike, right where it comes.
I grant you roaring flame.
That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side. I'll go and open the chest. Then I shall remain by your side.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Fascinating.
Unless my eyes deceive me, there's something down there. Did anyone else see that? Aught catches the light.
We ought to take a close...
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
Ah, now here's a surprise. A splendid discovery.
Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
go again. If battle cannot be avoided, 'tis fight or die. Look out, Arisen! We're under attack! Let my magic fuel your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Do not waste this chance. We must press home our advantage.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
We must spare no effort against this foe, lest we suffer bitter defeat.
Yes, of course. I see it now.
It was most effective.
I shan't let them on. I shall finish this. For the Arisen! Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true. We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
A useful bauble, the fairy stone. 'Twill allow us to travel vast distances in an instant.
'Tis not an item to be squandered.
That took nary a moment. Now that we're here, what did you have in mind, Arisen? What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Let us hope you...
Why? Peruse at your leisure. If I lose my next shipment to bandits, I'm done for. Do come again?
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
At least I go knowing I fought to—
Let us work together to honor the Arisen's trust. Are you so eager to chat with me? The time of our parting is come. Leave the finding of equipment and... I'm grateful to have served you.
My talents lie in combining materials. Where ought we to go now?
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me. I would be only too glad to assist.
Twill be a joy to serve one so gallant. Let us work together to honor the Arisen's trust. I'm all talked out, Master. Perhaps another time. 'Tis not brawn and might.
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I can even mark them on your map. Shall we discuss tactics now or later?
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to... Tis a pleasure to meet you. 'Twill be an honor to serve by your side.
We might be able to slip into the forbidden magic research lab through the rear entrance.
Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
This aye, even pawns. So long as they've coined for their ale. Isn't that something? Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Off to market I go.
This one's gone to the dogs.
There, Master. Knackers.
Ice attacks will soon see this foe felled. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
That was a skillful bit of theater. You do your vocation proud.
one's ours and make no mistake.
Stay calm now. Remember your training. Scared? Not on your life.
This is wrong. Plain and simple. Doesn't seem there anything to do.
Aye. Is there all... Got any tales to lo...
One day, I'm going to have...
If this doesn't inspire...
You may encounter failed salt-tasted coral snails. They've unlike monsters. They're...
Well met, sir.
How might I be of...
Given the state of things, I may have to close the inn ere long. I fear for the future of this nation, sir.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
What to make of this?
A customer, then. That changes things.
Welcome, and well met.
Dear?
Ah, apologies. Thank you, my darling. Fie. My vision's growing worse by the day, I fear. Methinks it began when I started reading an old grimoire I found whilst tidying the storeroom. 'Tis entitled, On the Transference of Souls. A curious tome, this. It claims to grant the reader the power to summon things from beyond the rift. I thought I might use it to stock my shelves with otherworldly wares. Perhaps you will think me simple, but truly all I want is a better life for my wife. Yet 'tis most vexing. For the moment I start, but mayhap there is hope for me yet. They're said to reduce fatigue of the eyes. Would you be kind enough? I must keep reading that. Have you brought me a quince? Many thanks, sir. At last, I may continue reading that grimoire. This could be the turning point in my family's fortune.
We ought not lose sight of our guide.
Welcome, and well... met. Business has been better, but I do come again.
This might be worth a read.
Shall we take a closer look?
sure to buy...
Me? Now, this hardly bears saying. But don't... You dare... try to take anything without pay. For it first.
Many thanks. Interested in my wares?
My services don't... come cheap. Mind. Come again when you've more...
There's no harm in a bit of merriment, I say.
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy all.
The so-called Forbidden Magic Research Lab appears to have been constructed rather recently.
Indeed. And the researcher...
Boy, no need to overthink it. Well, got any findings to share? Pleasure doing business.
At last we've arrived. Delivery in hand.
We ought to make the delivery now.
Well met, some days ago. A fiend attacked Empress Nadinia during her supplications. Her Majesty was unharmed, but the would-be assassin fled, gifting me a wounded arm in the process. He may seek to strike again, yet I fear, and so I turn to you, Sir Arisen. Will you catch this villain in my deepest thought? Her Majesty will next begin her supplications in Flamebearer Palace. I would use this opportunity to lure her assassin from the shadows. Empress Nadinia's life is in your hands, Sir Arisen. I trust you understand the grab.
I've got to focus.
We shall remain here.
What should I get up to today?
Some of us get complacent. I train every day.
Now here's a welcome sight.
Surely I'm overdue a day off.
I'll gladly stay a while. I'll gladly stay a while.
Surely I'm overdue a day off.
We're not to talk during mission.
Empress Nadinia's life is in your hands, Sir Arisen. You must ensure Her Majesty is not harmed.
I've got to focus. My shift's only just begun.
Thanks.
With my duty to devote my life to prayer and virtue. It is my duty to devote my life to prayer and virtue.
Would that I knew more of this world's structure.
Gold to spend as 'tis.
I shall suffer none to disturb his peace.
I know so little of this world.
My legs are bled.
I've got to focus. Let the heavens heed this wish.
I must earn people's faith.
Sleep. I've got nothing for ye. How are things?
Is there aught you require?
Got some business with me, do ye?
Who might you be?
Is there aught I can assist you with?
Just about anywhere.
Well, this is no good. Can't let myself get distracted.
If you don't mind.
'Tis good to be reunited.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when...
The world's changing. Not sure how much longer I can keep the inn open. It's tough.
We must rest.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring. We shall await you here, Master.
And who might?
Sir Arisen, you've come just in time. Sir Ermhild, 'tis my pleasure to present to you the good Arisen, come to aid us in apprehending the brigand who would threaten Her Majesty's life.
Well met. Your assistance is most welcome. Without our Empress to guide us, Batal has no future. Her Majesty cannot be allowed to come to harm.
Indeed. We are well glad of your aid. May it prove unnecessary. Ere Her Majesty's supplications begin, I shall give you a description of our target. Pray seize the rogue should you espy him. We would, however, prefer that this affair be kept quiet. Be not reckless in your decision, lest you apprehend the innocent. Empress Nadinia shall commence her prayers any moment now. I would ask that you safeguard her with your life, should it come to that.
O lambent flame, we offer thee these words of prayer on behalf...
This looks as good a place as any.
Hope I didn't leave the pot on to boil.
Who are ye supposed to be? Fie. Are they onto me? Ah, sod it!
Apprehend him at once. That man there is the assassin. Nicely done, Sir Arisen. Let us inform Sir Ermhild of what has transpired.
Oh, Your Majesty. Full glad am I to see you unharmed.
The brigand has been captured. The chaos of the past few days ought to be behind us now. We owe this outcome to you, Sir Arisen. You cannot know the depth of my gratitude.
Ah, yes, of course. Batal is in your debt, Sir Arisen. The same is true of you, Sir Manella. Your efforts were most admirable, considering your wound. Now that a measure of peace is returned to us, however, you ought to devote yourself to convalescence for a time. You may. The curative hot springs on Volcanic Island are said to be wondrous for healing. Go there to recuperate.
Very well, my lady. I shall leave presently, and return when I am fully recovered.
Grateful are we for your most valiant efforts, Sir Arisen. Grateful are we for your most
My sincerest...
I mustn't let this get out of hand. I've lost track of time. I should have only just begun.
When does my watch end?
Much to do yet.
Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route. We have arrived.
Well met. You'll be glad to know that I finally finished my reading of that grimoire we spoke of. Which brings me to a curious point. There's a favor I'd ask of you, What happened to my eye? Oh, never mind the bandage. 'Tis nothing serious. Now, as I was saying, I'd like for you to find the grimoire's second volume for me. 'Twould seem 'tis part of a set, and will only reveal its true power when both tomes are in hand. The copy I possess is but the first. I've heard tell that its twin can be found in a queer little shop in Vermont. Alas. But you, sir, I dare say you are not of Batal. Then you ought have... I implore you. All I want is to give my family a decent life.
A queer little...
Greetings, Sir Arisen. Have you found the second volume of On the Transference of Soul? Fortune smiles upon me at last. With this, my shop's prosperity is all but assured. Thank you, Sir Arisen. Oh, thank you. Perhaps you'd care to join me. Come, bear witness to this momentous occasion.
We ought to follow close behind.
Lost track of time. This fate is to your blotchy. Time to be heading home. I end up feeling weary even after a day of rest.
This is it. This is the moment I've been preparing for.
Dear, is this truly safe? I'm afraid of what's to come.
Have faith, my darling. All is well. You need only stand there and watch.
Father, you don't need to do this. I'm happy with our life as 'tis now.
'Tis good to hear you say that, my daughter. But I've come too far. I must see this through. I believe I need only... Ha! I did it! I did it! Now, what do we have here? 'Tis sand. Sand as could be found anywhere. I suppose 'twas foolish to hope that our fortunes could be turned so easily. Well, I've learned my lesson. No more of this grimoire nonsense for me. I'll settle for being a humble apothecary after all. If you'll still have me, my dears. My dears? Esmeralda. Raelia. This is my daughter's. And here's my wife's. Why would they be buried here in the sand? Unless... Nay, it couldn't be. My wife and daughter vanished for this? Piles of... No, of course not. They're patient. I'll just have to find them. Come back, my dears! I was a fool!
To think this was the conclusion that awaited us. It seems we were wrong to indulge Sir Isaac after all.
Oh no!